Another one. Will consumables ever grow back?
I don't know.
I mean, I really hope so, right? Because
Yeah.
like some folks
That
have
would be cool.
genuinely run out.
Yeah. There's this bug right now where it looks like they grow back. That's a bug right
Debated.
now. Yeah, debated. There's this issue where, especially in multiplayer, where clients will see like a berry bush and there's like berries on it, and they run up and they press like E to pick it up, and then it looks like they pick it up, but nothing's added to the inventory. What's actually happened is that on server it's already picked up, but it hasn't like replicated to client and updated. So you don't have the actual state of the bush. So when you pick it up, the server realizes that, oh shit, the client doesn't have the latest version of
Quick hide it.
Quick hide it.
Quick hide.
And then it updates it. And
Yeah.
then you realize that, oh, it's just empty. And then you can't add anything to inventory because like there's nothing on that bush. So it's annoying, and unfortunately that's a really big fucking thing to fix. It's like been on our list for literally a year to fix, because it's part of a big refactor that we need to do with the whole foliage system, because right now the two biggest things when it comes to networking are all the conveyor belts, which we did like a big revamp of, which significantly reduced network traffic. The next one is the freaking foliage system that like updates the state of all the foliage in the world. We've had to do like a lot of custom code in Unreal Engine to be able to pick up foliage around the map, because like foliage in the world is like, it's batched in Unreal Engine, so that like, oh, if you place like 5,000 bushes of this type, it's all batched into one draw call. To some extent, it's like, it's more complex than that. It's like, it's batched in clusters and stuff like that for imports, blah, 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 blah. But like, they have this system to set up, like, it's set up so that it's fast rendering. But we're like, but what if we want to remove one bush? Like, that does not fly with that system.
Be like, well, wait.
Yeah.
Hold
So
up.
we had to like make a very special system for that. And unfortunately, when we're syncing that like state to client, we send a lot of like redundant data, and like data that like there's no good way to like be like, is this the same bush on server as client? Because it's like it's kind of random which index that bush will have.
Yeah.
So we have a system that we're like going to set up that indexes stuff much better, so that we don't need to do that, and that will solve those issues. Unfortunately, that's like one of the biggest
that sounds
networking
tough.
refactorings.
It's so that's like that's the thing with like game dev, where it's like just make a thing grow back, and we're like, well, you know what? Wait, we'll just put trains in the game. That's easier.
Yeah.
It's probably not easier, but like you'd be surprised at how difficult the smallest things are.
Some small things are freaking impossible to make, and like some big things are easy sometimes.
Yeah, really
it's
easy.
so annoying.
Yeah, it's pretty. And it's not like if you're a game dev, you'd get it. It's like, nope, game devs have no idea either.
Yeah.
It's like, should be fine, and then, 3 months later.
The amount of times like other game developers think they know how some systems we've done work. Like we make assumptions all the time. We see other games. Yeah. It's like, oh, was it lagging? Oh, maybe because blah blah blah. Like, it's so hard to know.
Yeah.
Like, even as a game developer, it's really hard to know.
Yeah.